Hello fellow Helldivers, Thornton here, up at the top of Mount Elbert, the highest peak in Colorado at 14,385 feet. But today we are actually going to be talking about stratagems coming to the game. More specifically, what we could be expecting for Warbonds and to help us fight against the enemies more effectively. But without further ado, let's get into today's topic.
So Helldivers, today we are going to be talking about the next stealth Warbond coming to the game. We all know it's coming, and we have a first-hand look at all the armor, skins, and more you can be expecting. That being said, I wanted to go ahead and start off with some other things. Werner, another data miner on the Helldivers Leak Discord, let us know about some new leaked major orders coming in the near future. Now, it doesn't tell us exactly what it is. There is this disrupt socialist industrialization right here, where we halt the extensive automaton industrial operations on this lava-covered planet, which you'll see gameplay of that, in the background. That being said, in addition to that, there are going to be new planets introduced where there are high priority campaigns containing unique missions related to the current major order. Super Earth will liberate high priority campaigns. And there's a reason we're gonna, get a new Warbond with this update, because with those missions, you will need to be stealthy. It makes a lot of sense. But there was also something else very interesting that I saw Astro and Jollyku/Dripku talk about the other day. And it was Astro saying he found some stuff in the strings and it came with the magma planets. And Dripku said, yeah, the string dump was from before the October 23rd update. And it actually shows a unique mission objective right there. It says, board mothership for the Illuminate. Now, this is interesting. We've talked about space battles before. I have no idea if this is actually going to be something that happens in space, or if there's just going to be a mothership on the ground that we get to invade and actually get to go inside of. It seems really exciting, really interesting, and I do hope that's where they're going with it. That being said, we're going to now talk about the Warbond, which looks absolutely fantastic, and hopefully it releases very soon with Arc Raiders releasing new content. Helldivers, I know, is still trying to do a lot of bug fixes, but we've been desperately waiting for this. We already knew about the redacted Warbond, that's the stealth Warbond, but now we know everything from the weapons, we have gameplay, the new mines. There's so much to go over, so we're just gonna jump right into today's video. The first thing you're going to want to know is there are 3 armor sets in this Warbond. There is going to be the RS-89 Shadow Paragon that you're seeing right here, which definitely just reminds me like an operator from Rainbow Six. There will also be the RS-67 Null Cypher, which actually reminds me of like kind of an Assassin's Creed homage kind of thing. And lastly, my probably favorite one here is the RS-100 Sanctioneer. This one actually probably gives the Cinder Block armor a run for its money, if you know what that is. Now, in regards to the passive, it's called Reduced Signature, where the wearer makes 50% less noise when moving, reduces range at which enemies can detect the wearer by 40%, which is, ties into the whole stealth aspect of this Warbond. There is also going to be 4 different capes. One is going to be called the Pillar of Abyss. Then there will be the Triangulation Veil, Vertical Ideology, and this is a pretty dripped out Warbond. But the thing that's the craziest is by far going to be the weapons, which finally see a brand new change with suppressors. The first one is we are getting a marksman for this called the R72 Sensor, which is a mid-range precision rifle equipped with an integrated suppressor and subsonic rounds for barely detectable operation. If you watched my video yesterday, you know why these are going to be so important with the brand new stealth-based missions coming to the game. Along with that, we already knew about the assault rifle, but again, it is the AR-59 suppressor, which is a fully automatic assault rifle featuring a non-removable suppressor and subsonic ammunition again. Lastly, there is the special, which is the P35 Re-Educator, which is a dart-firing pistol. Each of its 6 rounds administers a gaseous chemical agent harmful to hostiles, whether organic or artificial, and it increases a state of delirium in the target. So yeah, this is gonna be fun, and I kind of want to see what happens when we friendly fire, if it causes delirium to our own teammates. There will also be 2 new grenades. Well, actually just 1 grenade and then a mine. The grenade is the G89 smokescreen, which is a smoke grenade that rapidly deploys a small dense cloud and allows for rapid personal concealment and exfiltration. I'll go ahead and play a gameplay clip of it right here so you get an idea, but it's pretty cool.
Fire in the hole.
Now, along with that, there will also be TM1 Lure Mine, which is a throwable anti-personal mine capable of adhering to most surfaces. So it's kind of like that C4 we've talked about. Upon deployment, it emits lights and sounds which attract nearby hostiles to its proximity activated sensor. It's anti-tank and sticky. I'll play a gameplay clip of that right here. So those are all super awesome things. This is the next upcoming Warbond era, at least it seems so. Also, what's important to note is that when you get to the max level in this Warbond, your title for this will be called Redacted, which I think is pretty funny. And Dripku actually showed us a gameplay of the new weapons, so we're gonna go ahead and jump to that so you guys can go ahead and see it. Remember, if you haven't followed Dripku on YouTube, I highly recommend it. He has a breakdown of a bunch of all this cool stuff, but honestly, this seems like a really fun Warbond, and I'm really excited, and I hope you guys are all having an absolutely great Liberty Day. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the gunplay.
Mag's empty. Get some! Get some! Mag's empty! Freedom never rests!
Down below, what are your guys' thoughts on some of the stratagems you saw, and what one would you like to see come to the game next, and which one do you think will be the most powerful against new enemy types? Also, don't forget to check out this video right here where I cover more news on Helldivers on the daily, and until next time everyone, thanks for stopping by. Keep spreading managed democracy.